Is that unfair, Nico?
I would say it's unconventional.
He's called the slingshot nowadays. He used to be called the firework. And look at him. He's like a discus thrower. His torso twists as he throws the dart. That's just bonkers, isn't it?
Anything
83.
different is good. And I was smiling as Steve Beaton walked down the walkway, because why wouldn't you?
Well,
I mean, he's having a great season. He could barely win a game on the Pro
60.
Tour, but he was qualifying for all the Euros. Now his Pro Tour form's starting to pick up a little bit. I think it's looking pretty rosy for Steve to have a really decent
93.
2019 and continue that fantastic run of always making big TV tournaments. But Nathan is just looking to get back on the
96.
horse and start galloping a little bit. I think he needed to make some changes after he lost his tour card and took a break. But he may not have had the best start
85.
to 2019 so far, but making this is definitely a step in the right direction.
yeah, definitely. He has been picking up bits and bobs of money, but not very much on the tour so far. But
100.
you know,
Steve, you
he's
require
capable of putting in a big
157.
performance. It's just that his style does not lend itself to repetition. Oh, look at this. Tops.
117. Nathan, you require 105.
There's the 5.
41. Steve, you require 40.
Steve looking at tops for a 16 dart start. Perfect guide, straight down the barrel.
20.
Ooh, and small misses
Nathan,
could
you
be
require
costly,
64.
giving Nathan an opportunity. That opportunity is at tops for himself,
Game
and he
on the
takes it.
first leg. Nathan Derry.
Well, a break of throw. Steve Beaton punished for those misses, and the slingshot
Second leg, Nathan to throw first. Game
goes
on.
into the lead. They have met once before. That was back when Nathan had his tour card in his first spell.
134.
Back end of 2016. Nathan Derry did win it, and he won it well, 6-2.
134.
He's a good player, is Nathan. You don't qualify for the Grand Slam without being a good player. It's not about how you do it, it's about where those darts end up.
180.
And for Nathan, it is, as with all other players, it's about timing. When his timing is on, he's very, very good.
134.
But accentuated more is when his timing's off, it can be quite poor. But at the minute, he's got it right.
Oh, my word.
137.
Well, 50 left after 9 darts on your own throw. Even the Adonis is going to struggle to live with that.
58. Nathan, you require 50.
Go for it, Nate. Go for the ball. Oh, well. Double 10.
40.
Now then.
Double 5 is tricky. It's the same rule as double 1. Get the first one high, give yourself a
100.
guide.
Nathan, you require 10.
Last thing you want to do is split it on the first dart, so a little bit high on the first one. And now you've found your range.
5. Steve,
maybe
you
you
require 75.
It was Beaton who was missing doubles in the opening leg. Now it's Derry. Derry punished him. Can Beaton?
55.
No, he can't.
Nathan,
They're
you
not
require
missing
5.
by much. They're all on the wire. Double 2 is there.
On the second
Gets it.
leg. Nathan Derry. Third leg, Steve to throw first.
Showing a bit of
Game
passion
on.
tonight is Nathan Derry, and why not? Because we said that Steve is going to be at all 6 of the the ones that he's qualified
96.
for. Well, this is the only one that Nathan's going to be at. He hasn't qualified for another. So he wants to make the most of this opportunity, of course.
60.
Yeah, Nathan, the only time we saw him on the Euro stage was in Gibraltar. That, of course, is a very different experience from playing in
100.
Germany or Austria, particularly with the place pretty full tonight. Looks good. It'll be lively.
100.
They're almost going to need a Nathan Derry cam like they've got with Gilding.
Well, kind of, because he does really just whip it
85.
round from... It's like the Lassith Malinga of darts. He just swings it in low and wide from a round arm action.
That's a good analogy, that. I like that a lot.
140.
The slinger, as he's known. And he's the slingshot. Makes sense.
I'm surprised he hasn't got a little animated thing of Bart Simpson there with his slingshot in his back pocket.
Well, maybe he's a little bit more sensitive to potential copyright and intellectual property issues than, say, Raymond van Barneveld.
60. Steve, you require 80.
Beaton looking to get on the board. It's a man with a crab on his head, of course. I have no idea why. Tops.
Game shot the
He's had a little bit of practice at it. And he gets it. It's a half a deficit. And Steve Beaton knows all about every single type of deficit or
100.
lead. He's been there and done everything. And the more I watch him from the commentary booth, the more I'm in awe of what he's
97.
doing. Just the sheer longevity with the progression of the standard in the game. That's what makes me so impressed with it.
Yeah. It's pretty special, but that is a third 180. Sorry, a second for Nathan Derry. I'm getting carried away.
140.
You could say this is an East Anglian derby.
Yeah, it is. Beaton from North Walsham in Norfolk. Nathan, that is his third 180. 41 left after 9, 50 left after 9 in the second left. On throw, he is untouchable at the minute, Nathan Derry.
Tops.
21.
No
Steve,
joy
you
there.
require 164.
Can Beaton ping in the 164. Just next door. 75. That means 189. Very good.
132. Nathan, you
But he
require
shouldn't get a
20.
shot.
He shouldn't, but he might. Hey.
10.
And he will.
Steve, you require
I thought you were doing an
52.
impression of Fonzie there.
Well,
2 thumbs up for Beaton if he gets double 8.
No score. Nathan, you require 10.
got himself the opportunity, but the doubles
Game
not
shot the
firing
fourth
for either
leg.
man
Nathan
right
Derry.
now.
Fifth leg,
Nathan
Steve,
Derry
to
gets
the
away
first
with it,
game
maintains
on.
the 2-leg advantage.
He's having a blast up there, isn't he?
Well, so he should. I mean, this is this
59.
will be the biggest game he's played since winning his tour card back. Look at this. Wow.
Whoa.
Word.
180.
I've got to say, as far as nicknames go, because there's a lot out there that are pretty samey, but I think this
137.
slingshot thing is pretty much bang on the symbol.
You can't argue with it, can you?
140.
I just think it's a 21st century, action. It's just exciting.
Look at that for a first 9 average from Nathan
95.
Derry. This is baffling. When he played in Gibraltar, actually, it was his finishing that stood out because he had a game where he was 100% on his doubles. Beat Andy Parsons and then Ian White in the second
100.
round. Made it to the final day. But here, this scoring is absolutely mad from Nathan Derry. The fact he's missed 10 darts at double
86.
already has not helped his
Nathan, you
cause.
require 81.
Well, he's constantly under 100 after 9. He's going for it.
56.
That was the right
Steve,
choice
you require
because Steve Beaton
124.
has given himself a small opportunity here. 1 treble required. Single needed. Bullseye needed.
85.
Pulled that one massively.
Nathan, you
That's a
require
good
25.
inch left. Double 12. Big
Game
hit
shot
from
the
Nathan
fifth
Derry.
leg. Nathan Derry.
And a lot of people out there would not have expected Nathan to go forward. Beaton has problems. You've got to
Sixth
say
leg
it, Dan,
Nathan
we're
to
used to
first
seeing him
game on.
probably second to last or last on because that's his favourite spot. And right now he's just being bashed.
140.
Absolutely. And Nathan Derry is, I mean, you said at the start, it's all about his timing. He appears to have got his timing right. Certainly, he's found his range on the treble 20.
100.
And he is smashing into that more often than he's missing it. Look at that. Goes on. Oh my word!
180.
This is incredible scoring from Nathan Derry.
It's turning into a life performance at this point.
96.
Now, we don't want to talk about it too much because he's only got 4 legs. We've got to get to 6, but he's just not missing.
100.
Again, it's 81 left after 9. In this match, it's been 50 left after 9, 41 left after 9, and twice 81 left after 9. This is
80.
sensational.
Nathan, you require 81.
Adrenaline can do funny things.
Does he go for it? No. Takes a sensible route. He's looking at treble
41.
10, but he will come back at tops. And Nathan Derry, I mean, the winner of this plays Darren Webster. It's a right East Anglian little corner of the draw, this.
140. Nathan, you require 40. Game shot the
No
6th leg.
problem
Nathan Derry.
whatsoever.
7th leg,
What
Steve,
a performance
to
from
first
Nathan
game
Derry.
on.
Nathan Derry beat Steve Beaton in their only other meeting 6-2. This might be an even more emphatic win.
41.
There are a lot of people who will be wanting a word with Nathan if he gets this job done. Because Steve Beaton has got very good records against a lot of great players. And they will want to know how Nathan Derry does it against the legend.
Well, I mean, nobody's managed to beat Steve Beaton in qualifying for the first 6 Euro Tour events, so
95.
it's a curious one. And he's in again, and again. And he just cannot stop, because that is 6 180s from Nathan Derry. We are only in the 6th leg. If Beaton had managed to get
60.
a couple of legs on the board where he'd not missed doubles, Nathan Derry would be in a very real danger of breaking the record for 180s in a single Euro Tour game.
140.
If he gets rid of this leg here, that first 9 average has got to be one of the best we've ever seen.
I mean, it's spectacular.
100. Nathan, you require
Not the sort of thing I've got
136.
records on, but I mean, you're not going to see much better.
Straight ton, or a 96, leaves the double.
96.
And this is one of the most impressive performances I have seen in quite some time. His average is not above 3 figures,
96.
but it's just been
Nathan, you require
relentless.
40.
Well, he pivots around like a machine gun turret when he chucks the dart, and he is absolutely torn into the Adonis. 6 180s from Nathan Derry in 7 legs of darts. A spectacular display that could have been astronomical, the averages, were it not for the fact he missed 13 darts at double. A spectacular performance from the slingshot, and he'll take on the demolition man Darren Webster in another Norfolk derby in the second round. Let's hear from him.
Congratulations, sagt, ich bin's einfach nicht gewohnt zu gewinnen. But you were enjoying it, playing in front of the crowd, in front of such a stage.
That's what you play for, you know. If you don't enjoy this, you'll never enjoy anything. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant crowd, brilliant event, yeah.
Did you expect something like that, 6-1 against Steve Beaton?
I know I've got it in me, but I don't always come out. So no, he's a great player. He didn't play his best game, but I'll take that. I felt good there, yeah.
Darren Webster is the next one.
I know him really well. He's at least he can get a flight home tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Darren. Thank you. Nathan Derry.